Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to JTX and yet another special video just for you guys. So I want to talk to you today about view bots. So most of you have seen the spammers that come into various Twitch chats at all levels. Buy views, buy followers, etc. You've all seen them. And for most of us, they're banned pretty swiftly and they're gone forever. Now, recently, a lot of people have been called out for using view bots to boost their numbers on stream. So naturally, I had to have a look and see what was happening. But it was very strange to me because I'd never even looked at a website where you can buy view bots, so I knew very little about it. So obviously I had to change. Now, before I get into how I think you can easily spot whether somebody is using view bots or not, I want to take you through some of these websites and show you what they offer. Okay, so if we type in buy Twitch viewers, this is what comes up on Google. Top of the tree here is viewergod.com. The headline is Boost Your Twitch Channel. Your journey to become affiliate begins here. We can send viewers or followers to any Twitch channel using the safest Twitch boosting services. A premium service offers fully automated and high quality followers at the click of a button. All right, it seems pretty straightforward, right? We've got three options here. We can buy Twitch followers, we can buy Twitch live viewers, or we can get Twitch channel views. Well, live viewers is obviously the most difficult one to hit partner. You need a concurrent viewership of at least 75, and that doesn't mean you'll get it anyway. So let's click that one and see how much it costs. Okay, so there's many different options here. You can have 20 viewers, 50 viewers, 100 viewers, 200 viewers, $85. 200 live viewers for 24 hours, $85. What do they say about this? Realistic live view, 100% legit and secure. Guaranteed instant delivery. Bots automatically join each stream through 24 hours. So what that means is if you do more than one stream in that 24-hour time frame, they'll join all the streams. There's also weekly packages here where you can always have 100, 200, etc. Monthly 50, monthly $1,000. I mean, this seems pretty expensive, actually, more expensive than I thought it would be. You can also buy channel views to boost your views. I don't really know why you would do that because it's not particularly helpful. All it does is put views on your VOD, and Twitch are actually taking that number away from your statistics anyway. I think they might have already done it. I'd have to check. All right, let's take a look at a different one. That was advertised and it was right at the top, so that's probably more expensive than the others. Obviously, you can see some of these I've taken a look at before. Actually, this one, I think Potibot was quite interesting. AI-supported realistic Twitch live viewers. The best AI-supported realistic Twitch live viewers are waiting to run for you. Now you can get your views and be noticed in only 2 minutes. Sounds great. Get me noticed. Sign me up. All right, this seems cheaper actually than the last one. Monthly 50, $80. Between 50 to 100 live viewers. Automatic start, 30 days. 100% privacy. Shown on viewer list. Manage viewers count. Let's look at these amazing features here. Useless bot services add viewers to channels suddenly. Our viewers join channels slowly as organic viewers. With active viewers count management and smart chatters, you will be noticed by your viewers. We are recording your viewers for each stream. I mean, there's loads of tools to help you do that anyway. Instant managed viewers. When you are streaming, you can increase or decrease your viewers in real time. See, that's really interesting. That means that you can set your viewers to go up or down in real time. That's a real smart way of doing it, and I'll explain why later. But this also has, coming soon. Have a channel full of chat. With our AI supported chatbot, your channel will be one of the bests. One of the bests. You can even chat with bots and get reactions from them. This will upgrade your channel to a new level. That's coming soon. So they're actually not just adding viewers to your chat. They're going to be actually responsive and saying things. I mean, are they going to actually talk like a human? It says you can also buy Twitch followers to attract users' attention. I mean, this looks dodgy, but you got some testimonials here at the bottom. Stay still. After using Potibot viewers, my stream got more quality. Users started to follow me thanks to Potibot. Now I have my own audience. Thank you for all. I mean, the English is a little bit off for a fairly professional looking website. I don't think that these testimonials are real. Well, here, EJ, who's also a Twitch streamer, allegedly. Potibot viewers are so quality. I used lots of viewer services, but the most stable and balanced service was Potibot for my channel. Again, Potibot viewers are so quality. They're in a time zone GMT +3, so that's Eastern Europe, I think. Where's +90? Turkey. I wonder how well these AI trained bots would be from Turkey. All right, so this one is called Streamer Plus. You can get 100 viewers for $7.99, 500 viewers for $34.99, etc. They promise high quality, no password, one-time fee, instant delivery, 60-minute stream time. Is buying Twitch viewers safe? Yes, we get high quality viewers on Twitch. Your account will not be suspended or banned if you buy Twitch viewers from us. We've already delivered innumerable viewers to thousands of streamers, and none of those channels have been suspended or banned. Okay, so you're not going to get banned. Cool. We will issue a full refund if we cannot deliver the number of viewers you choose or pay for. If I was going to do it, I probably wouldn't use this one. It says, when will I have the viewers? The exact time depends on how many viewers you buy. 500 to 5,000 views gets delivered 1 to 3 days. 50,000 views gets delivered in 2 to 10 days. What? Does that mean you have to wait to stream? Like, I don't know. Oh, apparently somebody just bought the 5,000 followers package in New York 10 minutes ago. Yeah, I'm sure they did. So we're already seeing the low quality in the explanations on these websites. And I think that kind of speaks volumes about this process and how like anybody who would consider themselves professional would understand why this is not a good idea. Okay, so this used viral has buy Twitch viewers with instant delivery. Cool. With Universal, you can easily buy Twitch viewers safely and securely. Toggle between high quality and active Twitch viewers. What do you mean? How many viewers do I need? 15,000 sounds good. High quality is $59. 25% off. What happens if I switch to active? Well, that's $94. Active viewers includes real active viewers, 30-day refills, and guaranteed instant delivery. Use Viral is now the only website to offer active viewers. That's right, 100% real Twitch viewers from 100% real Twitch users. Viewers from real people really interested in your content. No drops. Where did they come from? And what? They're going to be instantly interested in your content, even though you've never seen them before? Oh, okay. Or what about their FAQ? I guess that the automatic refill means if one of the viewers drops off, then it refills that viewer, but I'm not sure. The high quality viewers apparently have profile pictures, but no further uploads on their account. Auto refill is enabled within the warranty. This is interesting. Should you buy Twitch viewers? The good, the bad, and the ugly. So it's going to tell us all the reasons you shouldn't buy them, right? If you're a gamer, the idea of not only being able to play your favorite games all day, but earn money from it might seem like a dream come true. However, the reality is that there are plenty of people these days making the most from game streaming sites like Twitch to turn this dream into reality. In fact, there are so many people doing this that the market is quite crowded. Quite crowded is an understatement. It's completely oversaturated and has been for years, even since before I started doing it 3 years ago. The only reason I've been able to make a living from it is because right time, right content, and quality content. A few years ago, there was no way you were going to be able to jump on a game streaming site like Twitch and make money from your live streams. I did it. However, these days, people are on the lookout for gamers to admire, follow, and watch as the industry becomes more and more popular. The only issue here is that growing your Twitch account and finding the right people to view your content is harder than you might think. Of course it's hard. With the competition out there, making those connections that you desperately need to make revenue from your Twitch stream is going to take up more time than you probably have. I mean, this is where people come in with their support for support rhetoric. They make you believe that you have to do that to grow. Now, depending on what game you choose, of course, it can be very, very difficult to grow. But there is organic ways of networking without going into support for support teams. And it's not impossible to do. That being said, it's always going to be difficult to do. It doesn't matter how good you are as a creator, it's always going to be difficult to do. This is why a lot of people turn to third-party companies that can help them with their Twitch viewers. This is a great way to fast-track the process and gain some credibility from the beginning, so that you can find your target audience and begin to grow your Twitch channel organically. So the way they're trying to word it is, do this to start off and then you will grow organically. However, there are definitely good and bad sides to purchasing your Twitch viewers, so let's take a look at what these are. As soon as you buy Twitch viewers, your order will be sent to the queue for fulfillment. We have a team of amazing growth experts that are dedicated to monitoring the orders and make sure fulfillment is as fast as humanly possible. Let's take a look at some convincing reasons why you might buy your Twitch viewers in the first place. Alright, so it says reason number 1 is to compete against Twitch's algorithm. The thing about social media platforms like Twitch these days is that it comes with an algorithm. Always came with an algorithm. Social media pretty much always came with an algorithm. Yes, it's more complex now, but always had one. That means if you want to try and keep up with it, you've got your work cut out for you. The bottom line is though, if your content's good and engaging, it will always work. They're never going to change that about an algorithm. I'm not saying they've never made mistakes in changes that they've made to an algorithm, but I see it all the time that people blaming the algorithm, Well, I pay my bills through doing Super Mario Maker 2 on Twitch. Super Mario Maker 2 on YouTube was so saturated, and I wasn't good enough at doing the YouTube at the time compared to the live streaming, it didn't make it. When I started making these videos, it was content that people were interesting, not many other people were doing, and it was something that was straight up and honest. The algorithm loves these things, and it wants to show people more of that because the people want to watch it. I'm not saying it's easy to grow on any platform. What I am saying to you is if the first few people who watch your video find it great and they watch it all, then it's going to get pushed more and more and more. There are many stories about most YouTubers who had one video blow up and everything went from there, and that can happen. Sometimes it can be a slow, steadier growth, but the bottom line is the content has to be great. You can complain about the algorithms all you want, but it is what it is. In fact, Twitch changed its algorithm so much that it's hard for content creators, brands, and influencers to keep up. As a result, people have turned to outsourcing their Twitch views to third-party companies to boost their credibility. I mean, it's not going to boost your credibility if you get found out doing it, so that they can stay ahead of Twitch's algorithm and do well despite the changes. Twitch's algorithm revolves around viewers, so the more viewers you have on your live streams, the more likely you are to be successful. The more viewers you have on your live streams, the further up your category you'll be boosted. But to be in recommended sections and other places, you're going to need interaction from your chat, and there's other criteria as well. It's not just about the viewership. But if you want to get boosted up the game category, for instance, let's say it's Warzone on that day, and the top streamer on there has 30,000 concurrent viewers, you're going to have to buy all those viewers. It's going to cost you a lot of money. And if you're suddenly there, people are going to be like, what are you doing there? This is just bots. You're going to get called out straight away. So obviously, yes, you'll be at the top, but you'll soon be found out. So the people that have done it successfully are obviously going to be a bit more subtle than that. Number 2, Twitch viewers provide instant social proof. This is going to be interesting. As much as everyone hates to admit it, the majority of our decision-making process is influenced by others, especially online. Yeah, I'm always influenced by others. It is unfortunately true though. Why else would Twitch have an algorithm which revolves completely around viewers? This is a lie. It doesn't completely revolve around viewers. It also revolves around chatters. If you look at what comes up on your recommended section or even on the front page a lot of the time, it's not purely based on the people who have the most viewers. Yes, there are people with a lot of viewers on there, and the reason that they have a lot of viewers is because they're very good content creators a lot of the time. But also I get recommendations for people with 6-7 viewers. It's not purely based on how many viewers you have. When you are looking for content to watch on Twitch and games to follow, you are going to opt for the channels that have the most viewers as opposed to those who don't have many viewers right now. This means that no matter how great your content actually is or how enticing your Twitch channel looks to the outsider, if you don't have the viewers on there, they're not going to be interested in even giving it a go. I mean, that's just complete bullshit. And it completely some people like to go into smaller streams so that they have the opportunity to talk to the streamer. If you go into a stream with 30,000 viewers, you're probably not going to be able to talk to the streamer unless you donate a lot and they've got a big message board on there. Let's see how they've worded this one. Look, the downside to buying cheap Twitch viewers. We wouldn't be honest and transparent if we told you that buying Twitch viewers is all gravy all the time. Just like purchasing any other service or product, there are always going to be companies out there that aren't legit or just trying to scam their clients. You would have heard the horror stories of Twitch channels and their content getting suspended or banned completely. And it's most likely because they bought low quality, fake viewers from sellers that are shady. I'm sure this company is incredibly legit. That's why you do not want to buy cheap Twitch viewers. You want to buy high quality ones that are going to be a great investment for you and your channel. Let's take a look at what we think you should be doing when considering the best company to purchase your Twitter viewers from. So basically, they are saying the quality of the accounts, and all they do is say that the cheap ones are bad, basically, and the more expensive ones are better. That's what they're alluding to. Under video watch time, it says, this is why when purchasing your Twitch viewers, you need to look for those that are high retention. This means they will not only make your channel look good, but they will watch your live streams and even interact in the comments section. And then they go on to say that yes, you have the potential to get banned if you're buying a low quality service. They're saying obviously that their own site is the best site in which to buy Twitch viewers. Of course, you've got all these reviews and testimonials down here. You can't click on any of them. Okay, I also wanted to bring attention to this website called viewerstorm.com. It's not exactly a viewbot site, but what you have to do is you have to watch other streams. You get tokens from watching those streams. Then you can use those tokens to have people come and watch your streams. Now, these are real people on the other end. They're the people earning their tokens when you come in your stream. Now, because these are not bots, it claims that it's 100% client with Twitch's TOS. However, a very quick search into Twitch's TOS will tell you that it is very much against Twitch's TOS. As far as I'm concerned, this is straight up support for support, just in a more structured fashion. So you get the tokens, you know exactly what you're going to get back. It's just that everybody's support for support is equal rather than being in a pyramid scheme. It says it's completely free to use, but you do get more viewers for your tokens if you pay a premium. So of course they do have something to gain, but obviously if you're running a website, you'd want to get something back. But at the end of the day, This is still just support for support. I support you, you support me. Who cares whether I'm interested in the content or not, right? Here's the thing, right? I get it because everyone wants to do it. Everyone wants to make money doing this. I understand that. I also wanted to be a professional footballer when I was a kid. I also wanted to be a professional skateboarder when I was a teenager. I didn't have the flair for either. So that's life. Sometimes we just have to accept these things. These tools are not going to help you do it. And if these tools do help you in any capacity, it's only going to be in the short term. All right, so now let's take a look at some people that have been accused of viewbotting. Now, what I'm going to say before I get into this is that I'm going to show you all the reasons why I think people may be viewbotting. And that will all be evidence-based. I can't say 100% that these people have bought viewbots, but what I am going to show you is the telltale signs of people that do. The first person up here is Rhino. So Rhino's name kept coming up for viewbots on my Twitter, so obviously I had to come and check him out. So Rhino is a Twitch pilot. Looks like he streams mostly Warzone. Looks like he does it full time and streams about 5 times a week. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Twitch Tracker and look at Rhino's stats. So as you can see here, the streams peak out a max viewers of anything between 200 to 500, and this one even has 700. So we're going to go through this and see if there's any clear patterns in the behavior of the viewership. So May 16, 2022. Okay, so after 19 minutes has 67 viewers. Then at 39 minutes has 416. So what happens at 29 minutes? Did he have a raid? Let's check. Okay, here we got it. Monday, 16th of May. The best male twerker in New York. Come see what we're all about over here. So we're looking for between minute 29 and 39 for a big raid, potentially, right? Okay, so now we're at 40 minutes. And
how is your Monday morning?
no raid. I watched for 10 minutes. I suffered that for 10 minutes. At 39 minutes, he'd gone from 122 concurrents to 416. I guess all those people are non-chatters, pretty much.
I don't mean to be that guy, but
because I see very little difference in the chat. I mean, that graph says enough to me personally, just that one graph. However, that's not completely impossible. I mean, maybe there were 300 odd people turned up and never said hi. Because, you know, not everyone does say hi. Some people do just watch, like that is a thing. I don't know. That seems kind of strange to me. But that's just one day, right? So, okay, so how about 21st of May? Reaching 431 in 43 minutes. And then it's almost completely plateaus and always stays around that area. Let's go back in time a bit more. This is from January 10th, 2022. I'm pulling these completely at random. 34 minutes, 208, and it literally hovers around there. Pull another one at random. 21st of February. Once again, starts in 25 minutes, hits his average, and as you can see, stays pretty consistent for the rest of the stream. So something that's very important to do here is make it comparable with another streamer, right? Because maybe this is just how everybody's stream works. Well, let's have a look. So if we take some of the biggest channels just to start with, and don't worry, we're not just going to compare the biggest channels. For instance, these people, XQC, Asmongold, some of the biggest people on Twitch, they're going to have more people have notifications for when they go live straight away than any other person. They're going to be promoted straight away on Twitch, on the front page, in the recommended sections to new people. Like, you would expect their graphs to be more like what we've just seen. So, I don't know. We click on Asmongold. I don't actually know if it's Asmongold or AS. I don't know. I'm probably saying it wrong. Just tell me in the comments if I'm saying it wrong. I won't care, but you can tell me. Let's take this one. May 16 again. Just to be... We'll look at that. It took him around 3 hours to reach his average viewership. And then it went up and up and up. And then it went down and down and down. Obviously, he did a very long stream. So the graph would look slightly different. But to reach his average, which is the best way of measuring it, is average concurrence. And then go down. It looks nothing like those other graphs you'll notice. Say this one. Again, it took him not as long, but an hour and a half to reach his average. And you see he goes way past that and hits his max much later on. at 5.5 hours, and then it drops off. And these are the people who you would expect to have the biggest spikes at the beginning, because these people are pushed the most by Twitch. All right, let's check another one. How about Nick Merckx? Another full-time streamer. I don't know much about him, but what I'm seeing I quite like. Oh, he was on the 16th of May as well. I obviously got a fetish for 16th of May. I mean, 4 hours before he was hitting his average for the stream. Okay, so obviously going through these, like, all right, so let's take my own streams as an example. Okay, so if I go to, for instance, 29th of April, as you can see here, it took me, the average for that was 55, and it took 2 hours to reach that. As you can see, this quick swing here, probably a raid. But as you can see, it steadily grew whilst I was streaming, took a few hours to get there. Again, here you can see that one, not as long, only took an hour, but as you can see, gradual gain through the day. I don't know, 28th of April, slowly working up here to like nearly 2 hours, got raided. That's when we hit average as well, and stayed fairly consistent after that. And if we go back, even like right back to the time when I was partnered, like around this time, average 96. To get to that average of 96 took an hour and 44 minutes. No raids on this, by the way. Okay, so next up we have Sergeant Jackson 12. Now, you might already know this guy from this horrendous TikTok that he did that I shared with you. So he's maxing out at somewhere between, it looks like 120 to around 180 usually. There's a couple of bigger ones here, which I imagine were raids. I mean, surely they're raids, right? You'd think they'd be big raids, because that must have been a big raid, right? Okay, so this one he hit 163. He went from 0 viewers to 103 in 23 minutes. 23 minutes to get to 103 viewers. Now before I carry on with this guy, it's worth noting that his partner application has been declined for using viewbots, which he denies, and he says that it's somebody else doing it to attack him. Now, obviously, you couldn't prove that either way, but this person who does it is very consistent in doing it, and they're doing it every single day. But surely you would have thought if he was getting the numbers, they would just take away the view bots and say, oh, well, you've still got the numbers, but somebody's view botting you. I don't know. Would they? Wouldn't they? I mean, because let's say you're buying 100 and it takes 20 minutes for them to get there. That would mean that you are actually averaging at max 60, 63. That would mean your max would be 63 and your average would actually be what, 37? It says here this guy has 5,000 active subs. I have never seen that amount of subs on a channel of that size ever. I'm sure there'll be some random examples, but that's incredibly rare and looks incredibly tough. He's actually had 6,700 at one point. Like, this is one of his arguments for saying that he's not using viewbots. I mean, it doesn't matter. There can be a handful of people dishing out a shed load of subs. May 12th, 102 viewers at 22 minutes. May 11th, 98 viewers at 18 minutes and 121 at 28. Okay. About May 10th. Oh, jeez. 91 at 10 minutes, 107 at 20. I mean, that was a really short stream in the end. But are we starting to see a pattern here? Hey, I want to see what happened on the 9th of May. Where are we? 9th of May. 9th of May. 82 viewers after 5 minutes. 121 after 15. And as you can see, where we peak, it remains pretty consistent. Now, I'm not going to pull up a load of similar size streamers' graphs for examples, but by all means, if you want to, go and check out those graphs and you'll see the differences for yourself. Okay, so this guy is called the Claymore Nation. Now this guy's not as well known as the other two, but this guy does have confirmed bots that were scraped by somebody I know from their live stream. So these are well-known bots with obviously bot accounts that have been across multiple channels and confirmed as bots. So this is probably somebody who went with the cheaper end if they did use a view botting service. All right, this guy suddenly from April 2022 to May 2022 has a huge spike in viewership, and it happens sometimes. But let's take a look at the stats, shall we? 24th of May, maxed out with 100. What we got here? Wow. In 7 minutes, you were at 62, and the average was an average 89. Granted, that took an hour, and then reasonably consistent. That one's not that damning, really. I'd imagine that if they're view bots, you'd be around 50, right? 50 view bots. This one's a max at 86. Jeez. In 3 minutes, 67 concurrents. And then maxing at 86, and then it stays around 86. Jeez. 3 minutes. Wow. 20th of May. Yikes. 74 viewers in 12 minutes. And then topping at 91 and staying pretty consistent. What we got here, May 20th, hitting the 61 in 14 minutes and then averaging around that same spot. Now you might ask, well, why don't they just do 100 so that they can get the viewers for partnership? Well, I would guess is that they think they're going to be less suspicious if they do it gradually. But I mean, the spike is pretty suspicious anyway. But I mean, we click on literally any of these that go that high, and bam, it's all right at the beginning. Always all right at the beginning. It's also worth noting as well that you will find that steeper increase like you do with the view bots at the start of support for support streams, because people will announce that they're going live and they will tab those people up in the support for support fashion even though they're not watching them. Whereas obviously you do get notifications when people go live, but the curve that you are seeing is not natural whether it's view bots or not, because we've looked at real streams and seen what a natural curve looks like. Now again, it's not impossible for these streams to happen, but for it to be happening almost every single stream is very, very rare. Yes, you will always get people in that always come to watch you straight away, but it's very rare that those numbers would stay that consistent. Now remember, with this going out there will be people who are trying to get their view bots in over streams over a greater period of time. And we know that's possible on some websites, but for most it seems to be around 20 minutes maximum. So I don't know if it's completely possible to scale it out over a whole stream. On that, I'm not sure. Remember, this is all evidence and not proof. This is for you to make your own minds up. And do hit me up if you've got any questions or want me to answer anything. All my links are in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.